All right, we are back. We apologize for that. Again, something on the PS4, the connection dropped out, but we're back here. But that's all right. You know what? That means we can upload it onto YouTube in parts, and the YouTube algorithm likes that rather than upload a 2-hour video. I've had some debate about if I want to do that or how I want to do that. Maybe I'll even just split this up into 2 parts. I don't know. But the YouTube algorithm, it likes the shorter length videos, so obviously we're playing for YouTube as well here. Look at those numbers. Sean Clifford, good night. 8 touchdowns, no interceptions, going up against Tom Brady III, who was coming off of one of his worst games in Broncos franchise history. But yeah, I don't know, for those of you that watch on Twitch, is it, less enjoyable for you guys if you have to watch the video in parts, or if we upload it in parts or what? But this one was unavoidable. This was the PS4 gods doing their own thing. So if you're just joining us, welcome back. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, follow on YouTube. This is the second half of kduckman's Patreon Ultrafan stream request. This is a Super Bowl rematch, and Stingley interception. That is the first interception of the season for Sean Clifford, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Broncos. So how about that? A week after we just saw the Broncos struggle against the Packers, it's going to be a pick 6. And we were just hyping up about how big Sean Clifford has been. 8 touchdowns, no picks. Opening drive, pick 6. And our Broncos are in business. That one almost blocked. It's good. 6-0 Denver. As we got the same unis on from that Super Bowl matchup. Not a primetime game, too. This is just a regular old 1 o'clock kick in the Super Bowl rematch here from 2 seasons ago. But again, this is kduckman. He requested this Ultrafan stream, 2-hour stream here today with you guys. Want to see the Denver Broncos franchise and the Broncos and the Chicago Bears here. So if you guys want to request different streams, if you guys want to see some bonus content, patreon.com/tvsports27. Tomorrow's Patreon Sunday, so we're going to be putting some new stuff up there, including for you guys probably some XHL, and looking at doing some Mortal Kombat tomorrow, which will stream Mortal Kombat on Twitch, but the archived on demand is going to go up on Patreon. And there you go. Denver, they got Clifford rattled out there. That's what we want to see from our defense. Stingley's fired up. Throw it in Stingley's direction again. Clifford, dump off, and I think the Bears are going to get the... No, sir. Referees mark it short. How about that? If you guys didn't tune into part 1 of this stream, the Green Bay Packers game, just want to let you know we are also dual screening here. We are watching. Look at Dante Hall. Is he going to go back-to-back weeks with a punt return touchdown? So close. We also are watching the USFL Memphis Showboats Pittsburgh Maulers game. So if you hear us talking about some other football in the background, that is why. What's the other game tonight? I think it's the Panthers, Michigan Panthers, playing tonight, I think. Draw play, Jonathan Taylor. No edge on the left side. Bounces outside.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think
he's very injury prone, our injury prone running back. But when he plays so darn good, so you got to keep him around. Draw play, Taylor, first down. First road game for the Broncos this season, starting off 2-0 with the wins over the Packers and the Lions. Outside, Taylor tried to cut back inside, and there's the Bears coming up with the stop.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Potential blitz here for Brady. Got to watch this one. Yeah, here they come. Brady gets rid of it, and Nick Coffey. That's why we're looking at maybe looking at the tight ends possibly coming up in the NFL draft here. We just added in the last episode the 2006 draft class, so that Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart era. Vince Young as well. That draft class is in the mix here. Brady, first down, Brendan Smith. And we're looking at Torrey Holt as well. Contract year, just turned down our big contract offer. He has not had a 1,000-yard season yet, and I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. Let me know over on YouTube or on Twitter. Should we re-sign Torrey Holt? Or should we just try to get someone in the draft or free agency? Should we save that money? Knowing that he's very good, but he's yet to have a 1,000-yard season. He was Super Bowl MVP last season, from what I recall. I hope I'm recalling that right. Brady steps up, and there's Bryant. Sometimes I think, too, maybe let's move him down. I've thought about playing with that a little bit. Maybe we move Torrey Holt down into this spot, this number 2 spot, and we can maybe get him some more reps. Because sometimes I think being in the number 1 spot, you don't get all that many grabs. But let's see how this plays out. Because that puts him in the slot, right? That's another thing that I wish Madden would give us. You know, you don't typically list receivers on a depth chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you got your slot receiver, you got your outside receiver, you got all this different stuff. They should give us that option. And well, we were just talking about Mr. Injury Prone himself, Jonathan Taylor, very injury prone. He's going to go down again. We're used to it. So we'll see how long this one is for. Brady under center, dropping back. And there's Gary Bryant Jr., touchdown, Broncos. Are we going to see a similar situation to our Super Bowl here again? Another Bears blowout.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own.
An ankle sprain, so we'll keep him out until he's healthy, but that's actually comforting because that's not going to be one of his worse off injuries there. 14-0 Broncos, and you know, we kind of I guess buried the lead right there in the moment. We were thinking about Jonathan Taylor. That was the first touchdown pass this season in Week 3 from Tom Brady III. Finally got one in there, right? Finally got the touchdown. And that was our first offensive touchdown in quite some time because we didn't have any of those last week. So that was a big business drive, despite the fact that we lost Jonathan Taylor right there. Now Sean Clifford, who in real life is a Green Bay Packer, here in our world has been a Bears legend for many a years. He's taken the Bears to more Super Bowls than Rex Grossman and Jim McMahon combined. How's that? How you doing, Chicago? This feels weird, playing in Chicago in this nice indoor air-controlled dome. When you play in Chicago, you're so used to just the atmosphere, the cold, the bad weather, the torn-up field that's not in great condition ever. This just seems too clean for a Bears game, does it not? They are who we thought they were. We let them off the hook. There's the give and a First down, yes. Dobbins. No, again, they're going to mark him short. Bears have been the victim of that a couple of times here today. That time, Dobbins leaves no doubt for the first down. So Chicago, moments away perhaps from answering back this quick surge from the Denver Broncos. Draw play. That is not Dobbins in there that time. That is Kerr. Wayne Kerr. Hit from the back. Clifford gets rid of it. Touchdown, Bears. There's the first touchdown the Bears have scored against the Broncos in 2 years after their Super Bowl shutout. And you guys can watch that Super Bowl on our YouTube page. YouTube.com/TVSports27 Sports Gaming. Or if you're on Twitch, click on the little YouTube link. All the archives are up there. And you guys can watch our first Super Bowl in this game. It took us 11 seasons. Only one Super Bowl appearance before then, which is also up on our YouTube page. We finally did it, finally won, and then won the next season against the 49ers. Broke the orange uniform curse. 49ers tried to get clever, tried to force the Broncos. The first time in Super Bowl history, a team wore a jersey combination to try to make the other team have bad luck. We've seen teams that are the home team avoid certain colors because of luck. The Patriots, the Steelers, the Broncos have all over the years elected to wear white in the Super Bowl, trying to capitalize on good luck. Of course, the Steelers, having won a bunch of road games, wanting to stay in white, they did that during their Super Bowl 41 run. And then the Patriots wore white in the Super Bowl against the Eagles. I want to say it was the Eagles won. And they wore white 3 consecutive years. It was the Eagles one, I believe, because the last time they'd worn blue in a Super Bowl, they had lost twice to the Giants. So if you look at those Patriots runs, they wore white unis 3 years in a row. And then, of course, the Broncos in Super Bowl 50 wore white because of the bad luck orange and the success of wearing white for them in the Super Bowl. They had never lost a Super Bowl, still never lost a Super Bowl wearing white.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Actually, I take that back. They did lose the Phil Simms Super Bowl. They did lose that one in white, but besides that, a 2-1 record in white, 0-4 in orange. Until Tom Brady III came around. Brady is open. Brendan Smith. And already, Brady's got more yards in this game than he did against the Green Bay Packers a week ago. Sometimes people just have off days, you know? What can you say? Brady drops it in. Coffee? No. Coffee's had a rough case of the drops the last 2 weeks.
Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
There's Torrey Holt. And his contract year, getting the first down.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Brady's going to change to the flanker. He doesn't like that guy on the left side, I think is why he changed it. And Brady will dump it off to Pierce, and they end up losing yards.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here.
Brady, incomplete.
But it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
3rd and 12.
He'll look to throw.
Incomplete.
But it's incomplete.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
Well, the Bears get the stand in the end. Denver will go ahead and take our 3 points, though.
Right through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone. Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Wow, Gary Bryant Jr., I missed that. Dislocated his ankle. That is going to hurt our receiving core. Wow.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7.
That's a real bummer drummer right there.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Clifford in the gun here. Showboat's 19. Mauler's 0. Good defensive stop by the Broncos there.
Play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Come on, 3rd down here.
All the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
To throw on 3rd down.
Clifford hasn't had the confidence to go deep down the field just yet.
Maybe by about a yard, if that.
A lot of his stuff has kind of been short over the middle.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play.
So it's all going to be good for us.
They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Oh, Torrey Holt, or Dante Hall, rather. Hall, takes this one out of the end zone.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Bears defense as they head out to set up shop now. And despite being down on the scoreboard, this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all, but you're exactly
rubber
right.
Band.
They are doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You need to have more of those to go along with the big hits we're seeing.
By the way, when I tried that and I bounced back, I noticed that you laughed with everyone else. You didn't try to get in my...
Good job by Jamil Pierce, hitting the gap, hits the spin move.
And mark him down way up close to the...
And this is why we have Pierce on the team. He is the great running back coming in, helping out every time we lose Jonathan Taylor. Jamil Pierce is right there. Going back to our Dolphin days, he was with us.
Up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Pierce takes it again and could not find the edge. Gets stuffed right there.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result.
Brady the third. He dropping back.
2nd and 11.
And looking. Just gets rid of it. Feet down for Torrey Holt, and he gets sandwiched down.
6-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Broncos on
3rd and 4.
They've been okay. 2 for
Could be a critical drive for the Bears. Critical play on this drive. Brady. Oh, man. Snuck it in there to Torrey Holt, and it's intercepted. Holt was well covered, and Brady, the third, TB3. Oh, man. Tried to sneak it in. I mean, Holt's there. Just maybe behind Torrey Holt.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him.
All right, well, Chicago now, they got the shot to get right back into this thing. No doubt about that here. Draw play. First down, Chicago. We're still playing well, but still a little unsettling because you take away the pick six, you take away the field goal. It's still a Broncos offense that's not doing so hot, and now we've lost our starting running back. We've lost one of our top wide receivers. We have our other top wide receiver in a contract dispute. Question marks right now, Tom Brady the third as he goes into his 3rd year. The pressure is going to continue because eventually you're not going to be able to win the Super Bowl every year, right? And when that year pops up, whether it's this year, whether it's down the line, and how does he handle that adversity after starting his career with 2 Super Bowl victories? Much like Dad. Much like in the vein of Dad.
Nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down, Kerr. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle.
3rd down and 9 for the Bears.
Clutter that's happening in front of him. Diagnose a play and then go make it and finish it.
Clifford. Again, he had time and then had the pressure in his face. And he went to his running back, but that was enough for the first down. I don't know what the Broncos are celebrating about because they gave him, come on, guys. Gave up the first down. Get it together here.
2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Need to chastise these guys. Man, how about the turnaround for the Memphis Showboats? They, I mean, well, they were 0-3, right? They looked miserable. They won a couple of weeks ago. They beat the undefeated New Orleans Breakers last week. And here, they got a shutout going. An insane turnaround.
This play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing a yard.
All right, this is a critical 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 now. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number
Clifford again with the check down, and it's a first down Bears.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As he'll stop it.
Chicago takes a timeout at 1 minute, which is the Madden style for years. It's been like that. Is it still like that in Madden 23? Do they still have that stupid 1 minute, 1 second timeout?
They'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the
second timeout used by the Bears. This has been a long drive for Chicago.
In this first half, from the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Touchdown.
His way in, not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown.
They got pyro and everything in here.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
They said that was Dobbs' first touchdown this season. So man, oh man, guys, I bet this is the Super Bowl they wish they got 2 years ago. This one getting good. Chicago right back in this. However, there is still 1 minute left on the clock for the Broncos. 3 timeouts.
So just a 3-point game now.
But it could be dangerous as well. Because you get one screw up, you get one turnover. Oh my God. And here's the thing, the Bears only have 1 timeout as well. So it's like you can kind of take some knees and get to the half. This could be a risky proposition, but the Broncos are going to try it here, and they're looking good on this first play. Brendan Smith with the grab over the middle. And the Broncos take their timeout here. Oh, interception Maulers. It's going the wrong way for the Pittsburgh Maulers right now. That's a franchise that cannot get out of their own way. Wide open is Anthony Page. A rare appearance from Anthony Page. And a touchdown for the Broncos. And he's most likely in there because of the injury to Gary Bryant Jr.
As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there.
Wow.
He certainly did. He
how about that? To silence the crowd here. This is the best stretch we've had in Madden. Because we're looking at a potential 3-0 start. And we did not have this much success with San Francisco or Miami.
This one taken from the 7.
I mean, we had some 13-win years in Miami, but most of the time we were either 8-8 or 7-9. Even though we went to the playoffs. Even though we went to the playoffs 6 consecutive seasons before we got fired after season 7. Most of the time we were just clinging on to playoff opportunities. Trying to even think back to most of those playoff games. I felt like we did have a lot of home playoff games. We may have won our division a lot, which is why we had the home playoff game. The Bears are going to run one more play. What the heck? All right, guys. We are going to go ahead and split this episode up into 2s. So if you're watching on Twitch, we're coming right back with part 2. If you're watching on YouTube, kduckman's Ultrafan stream request will continue tomorrow for you guys. Broncos starting to pull away, but it's a competitive game, and the Super Bowl rematch do come back for the second half between the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears.